What's up, Juventini? Today we get a fantastic breakdown on the situation between Cambiaso and Manchester City. We will take a look at that and go through the entire details. You've got an agreement made with the player, however, not going to help us this window. So we take a look at Danso, Tomori as the chase is still on, and decisive hours for Araujo. We've also got the latest on Patrick Dorgu, and then of course Motta's presser ahead of our match against Milan this weekend. We're going to take a look at all of that together right now. Alberto, this is the AJCer channel dedicated to Juventus. It's January 17th. Let's rock with the news. First things first, December MVP has been chosen. It is Chico Conceição, all right? Love to get him back in action, and sadly, he will not be there for the match against Milan tomorrow. Now, we get to Cambiaso. So yesterday, the news picked up, and you get a ton of smoke around this thing. Manchester City and Cambiaso at advanced stages of contract agreement discussions. Well, Fabrizio Romano comes in today, and he just pretty much lays it all out on the line. Nobody is pushing for this move, according to Fabrizio Romano. Not Cambiaso and not Juventus. Manchester City admires the player. Pep admires Cambiaso. They have reached out. He says it would be silly of Cambiaso to not listen and show respect to a team like Manchester City when they call you and they are interested in you. That is simply what Cambiaso is doing. He is not pushing for a leave. When it comes to Juventus' side, they still haven't even received an offer. So nobody knows where Juventus stands. Of course, if an offer is strong enough, they would have to consider it. But right now, we also don't even know if it's for January or if Manchester City's trying to set something up for the summer. This move in January would be absolutely ridiculous when you have yourself a fight for top four, which will be critical to this whole build moving forward. But Fabrizio Romano's breakdown, pretty much spot on. We don't need to get too fired up over player, over club, or anything at this moment in time. It's simply a club that is interested, having discussions with him, and them figuring out an agreement if it ever materializes. But as far as Juve stands, nothing has even been put forward to them, so nobody knows. There are multiple sources, not highly credible ones whatsoever, stating that an offer will come in the next few hours. Let's wait and see, everybody. Now, we get to an agreement that has been made by Juventus, and this is apparently with David Henkel. We have got an agreement for him to join Juventus in the summer. Around 30 million euros is said to be this purchase price, but it could also be affected because of Facundo Gonzalez, who is currently at Feyenoord on a loan. Now, we wait and see, but right now it appears we have reached an agreement. When you get to January, though, as this is before the summer, we still need help. The rumors are Juve is looking at Kevin Danso. He is a target, but they also say that there is competition for the player, and clubs out of Turkey have already put bids in for the player. Are we at the point where we are considering bids from Turkish clubs competition to Juventus? That probably hurts me more than anything I've heard in the news over the past couple days. So let's see. Tomori, the chase is still on. Apparently Juve is not finished up. The talks have slowed down. However, it's being rumored that Giuntoli could throw in some big clause to try and sway Milan to move Tomori, as it's being rumored Motta is an admirer of the player. When it comes to Araujo, apparently we're at the decisive hours for this move. His agent currently speaking with Barca right now, so we'll find out if the renewal gets finalized or if there is the chance that he could be leaving. Let's wait and see, everybody. And then when it comes to Patrick Dorgu, many sources over the past couple months have said that everything's going to be finalized with him set to join Napoli at season's end. However, Nico Schira comes in today stating that Juve is definitely monitoring Patrick Dorgu, and nothing has been finalized. So we wait and see. We get to Motta's presser. Of course, you've got the Cambiaso news swirling around the Mercado. He was asked a question in this presser of, have you asked to keep a player And has the club granted that wish? And he said, yeah, I've asked to keep players, and they sold them anyways. And then he laughs. So just playing a little bit with the media there. Who knows? I know we'd all love to know who exactly he's talking about if he's being serious, all right? But the rest of the presser is as follows. Di Gregorio set to start against Milan. Vlahovic is back. Chico Conceição is out. When it comes to Alberto Costa, the new signing, great energy and enthusiasm has been brought by him. For Kolo Muani, we wait for the paperwork to finalize and then we can announce. When it comes to Cambiaso, he says he is fine and he will be playing tomorrow. He says we are good physically. We are not happy with the draws. And against Atalanta, I saw a team that is improving and growing. Do you believe the team is improving and growing? What do you think about all the news you just heard? You know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our AJC army, but let me know what you think about all the news you just heard, and let me see you on that live show tomorrow morning as we get ready for Juve Milan. Till that time, as always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus, ciao tutti.